Hi, this is Anna, also known as Anna Nita on Ravelry, Annalena Nita on Instagram, and where you else can find me and how you can connect with me and take part in all our fun activities in our community. Check out the description box below so we can talk less administrative stuff. My last podcast is 4 weeks ago, I guess, just because I wasn't that much knitting and I'm working very much digitally. So yeah, I talked about it already. So here we are again knitting. No crocheting today. So if you're tuning in for crochet, I'm very sorry. But I really want to crochet so much. I want to crochet on my blanket and start a new crochet blanket. But I hold myself back because there are so many other things I want to get done first. Okay, oh no, there is crochet. I have a finished object. I don't have it here because I have given it away already. You can see it hopefully on the screen because I took a not so nice photo, but at least I took a photo before I gifted it. I have crocheted makeup remover pads. So I wanted to crochet another pattern, but I wasn't able to wrap my brain around it, and it was a quick decision to make them as a gift. I was planning to make them for Christmas next year, but I decided to crochet a few as a birthday present, and now they are in the UK and I used very well, so I'm glad I made them. So let me check. I have used the pattern on YouTube, so not a printed pattern. Pattern on YouTube by Ophelia Talks. So you can find all the show notes also in the description box below. It's a very easy puff stitch pattern. I think 3 rounds, 100% cotton, a quietly thick crochet hook. Very easy. You can pretty much use every knot mercerized cotton in every thickness, in every yarn weight. It's perfect for leftovers. So if you have many cotton leftovers, go for it. It's sustainable. You can use them instead of the cotton pads you buy and use only once and throw them away. So it's very good for our environment. It's fun to make them. They are so much softer. To be honest, I have never used cotton pads for removing my makeup because I don't even understand why women use them, because I always have the fluff on my eyebrows and on my eyelashes, and it's getting in my eyes and it's disturbing me and it's annoying and I don't like the feel of this squeaky cotton. It's always it's 2 layers of cotton. You can pull them apart. I only used them for DIYs with my children at school. So yeah, I don't know why women use these. I always use a washcloth. You can knit or crochet them as well, but I use very old washcloths and baby oil for removing the makeup. That's it. But I consider to crochet pads for myself because they are fun, they are pretty, you can store them in a pretty glass. It's a quick gift make for Christmas if you are wondering what you could give away for Christmas this year. And I think sustainable alternatives for one-use only objects we use on a daily basis are always great. So this is my finished object. Now we come to my works in progress. There are only 2 different works in progress, but the one work in progress has many parts. So actually I have many finished objects within my following work in progress. Okay, I have it here in this pretty bag, sewn by a lovely friend, Karina. I have 2 of these, and this is the more Christmassy version in like Christmas colors. It's a drawstring. You have on the outside a pocket, which comes very handy, for example, for the pattern. It has a leather handle I like that very much because you can grab it easily without pulling the drawstring back open. What I never used, but maybe one day because it's awesome, you have a how are they called in English? Not lobster claws or lobster? Carabiner in German, so I don't know. So maybe you can use this for progress keepers and other stuff. Then you have this ring. I don't know what this is for, but I guess it's awesome. If you do color work, you also have a 3 leader and another pocket. And inside this lovely bag, I really like to use many tiny socks. Wait. A bunch of socks. Okay, we will go through them now. I am knitting baby socks for my boyfriend because I want to make him a an advent calendar. And I decided to use the pattern, the free pattern on Ravelry, baby socks. Use Christmas yarn. All the socks you see here now are made out of Christmas yarn by the company Volbut. You can order them online on bootynet.com or whatever ending depending on your country. You can only order from Europe, and not all European countries have access to this online shop, so I'm very sorry, I can't do nothing about it. I started to knit several different pairs. It's the newborn size of that pattern. Everything you find in the description box below. I'm using DPN's 2.5mm needles. They are meant to be for adult-sized socks, so the repeats are very long and not designed and printed onto the yarn for a baby size. But actually I gave it a try and mostly it looks very nice. You can't see that it is designed for adult size in many cases. But now let's go through them step by step. I left a tail because I haven't decided yet whether to do a slip knot or maybe not an I-cord but a crochet cord, so to hang them like this and fill them with candy, or to use them with the cuff folded down because they are prettier this way in my opinion, and it is enough room for a tiny Snickers, for example, Milky Way or Smarties or other candy, and it would look prettier than this, I think. I haven't decided yet, so maybe I have 24 ends to weave in at the end. But it's not difficult to do in the ribbing. I like to weave in ends into ribbing because it's pretty much invisible. Okay, I knit pairs because maybe one day we will have a baby and then the baby will be able to wear them. And because it's a newborn size, I know the baby won't be able to wear them a long time. And then I can use it as the advent calendar again. And it's more special because, you know, because babies and so on. But there isn't a baby yet. So it's mainly knit for the advent calendar for my boyfriend. If the repeat goes over one sock, so it goes on with one repeat after I have finished the sock, like in this case, wait, I will find it for you. This is an example. This is a sock which has a very long repeat. So it goes on. I knit the second sock without pulling all the yarn out to get to the start of the repeat. I just decided to see how long it will go on, and I decided to knit 2 different socks because they don't have to be a matching pair. So I first knit this one and ended with a green because they are carved down. And then it went on like this. So from light green to white to light green again. And then still the repeat isn't over yet because then it's dark green, a very bright red, dark green, bright red. And I guess after that it will go on like this. So I decided to do so because I don't want to waste so much yarn to pull it aside, to put it out and put it aside, because I want to knit adult sized socks too out of one ball. So it's enough left after knitting a pair of newborn socks. It's enough left to knit a full pair for an adult size. Yeah. So I hope you get what I mean. So this is a not matching pair out of one ball. And it's okay. It's okay. I don't need pairs only. But it's also a little bit prettier if you have the same socks coming again in a garland. It looks more neat. It looks more tidy, you know? You know, I'm a very tidy person. Okay, so this is a not matching pair. This is a matching pair and I really like this because it's a perfect long repeat for a baby sized sock. For the length of the foot and the cuff, please download the free pattern. It tells you everything. If you want to knit baby socks for a real baby and not for a garland, the length of the leg is very important because young moms told me that babies tend to strap off the socks while wearing them. So if you have a long ribbing, so a long leg knit in ribbing, it will stay on the baby much longer. So that's mom knowledge. I don't made this up. I didn't make this up. It's mom knowledge. Okay. The next pair. You saw this already, and I have knit an adult size sock already out of this. I showed you last time. This is matching. My favorite pair is this one because this reminds me of the traditional Christmas colors and Christmas cookies because of the brown, or like gingerbread house, like a gingerbread house. I'm looking forward to knit a pair of socks for myself out of this colorway. They are all knit in the same size with the same DPN set. And if I don't watch TV, it goes very fast. Because you know, I can't knit ribbing blind, so I have to look down on the knitting and listen to the TV. Then doing the heel flap, heel turn and gusset, I definitely have to look down on my knitting. And then the tiny foot is in stockinette again. That's easy, so easier for TV knitting. Yeah, so and then you have to the decreases again. I think most of you are able to do this without looking, but I'm not. So yeah. Normally I knit one sock on a day. Not that I knit the whole day on that sock, but if I sit down and say, okay, now I want to watch one or two episodes of Castle or Lie to Me or something that takes about 40-45 minutes, I knit one sock ish. I think I need an hour for one sock. Yeah. And the last pair is this one. They are so cute because they are so tiny and Christmassy. It's perfect. I love everything Christmas related and tiny. So baby Christmas socks are the perfect knit. I thought I was going for contrasting heel and toe, at least heel, but to be honest, weaving in so many ends on such a tiny sock seems a little crazy to me for an advent calendar. For gift socks, I think I would do that. Yeah. But on some socks, it looks like I did that. Like here. It's perfect in my opinion. Or this is also very nice. The heel is striped. Look at this. It's so difficult to show you on such a tiny, tiny sock. So that's the bottom of the foot. And here is the heel. And it looks perfect without a contrasting heel. So you don't always have to do that. Yeah. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, counting always in your mother tongue. 10, 12, 14. I have 14 socks, so 10 more to go because German advent calendars have 24 doors or 24 socks or mittens or whatever you do because we celebrate on the 24th. So that was my my main work in progress because I have a deadline, obviously. I think Lily told me today it's only 24 days until Advent. So Advent, but I don't know if she meant Advent or the 1st of December. I don't know what day is today. I'm sorry, I'm timeless right now. So the Advent calendar starts on December 1st. The Advent, not always. It's the first. So the Advent starts 4 Sundays before Christmas. So you have to count back the 4 Sundays, and that is the start of Advent, of the liturgical Advent. If you have no connection to a church or something, you might think Advent starts at December 1st, but that is not correct. Maybe we can say the pre-Christmas season, without any connection to what is Christmas, of the origin. Without any connection to the origins of Christmas, you can say, okay, that starts December 1st. My last work in progress, I have neglected it a lot because I wanted to get done the makeup remover and the tiny socks first. And I don't knit as much as like 2 or 3 years ago, so I have to prioritize. But I made progress with my Icy Spring sweater. Okay, Icy Spring is a design by Hohi Locatelli. It's a very simple sweater. It's knit seamlessly. Yeah, seamlessly. I'm using Malabrigo Arroyo in the colorway Choco. And it smells amazing because I have tufted woolens in my bag. I have finished the second sleeve. Yeah, applause, applause. I don't ever say I'm on sleeve island or body island because I actually enjoy these parts the most. It's just that when I grabbed this project and I was knitting and knitting, I always thought, oh, you could have finished a pair of socks in that time for the Advent calendar, a pair of socks. And I really need to get them done because I want to gift my boyfriend this Advent calendar this year and not next year. Okay, I have finished the sleeves, so I don't know if you hear me when I talk behind this pullover. Sleeve number 1. It is so soft. It's 100% merino, I think. Yeah, here is the body. I have knit the sleeves first because I decided I don't want to play yarn chicken. So I will finish this first, the sleeves first, and then I will knit all the rest of the yarn into the body. So I will have a long enough body without being in fear that I won't be able to finish the sleeves. Yeah, what else can I say about this pullover? It's easy, it's fun, it's pretty much only stockinette. It's a very nice color, as you can see. You have only one lace detail, which is this. Yeah. The yarn tends to pool, so it's good to alternate the skeins, or cakes in this case. It's not difficult, it's a great beginner pattern. It's an interesting construction because you have dropped shoulders, and therefore you don't have the typical raglan increases. Maybe it's easier for a beginner, although I have to say a raglan is very easy. But maybe if you are not used to knitting with circulars or knitting in general, you don't have to care about these kind of increases and it's tangly and so on. So maybe it's for you if you want to start your first sweater. Yeah. But first I have to finish the advent calendar. So yes. These were my works in progress and all my finished objects. The only thing I can talk to you about now is my future plans. I wanted to knit this for Christmas, but I don't think I will be able to. I want to knit a Weasley sweater in this colorway. It's again Volbut, the company which makes the Christmas yarns, out of this tweed yarn. I have used this tweed in another colorway for my Weasley sweater. And this is going to be for my boyfriend. We wanted to have matching pullovers, but unfortunately my colorway was discontinued, so we decided to take this. It's also very pretty. It feels very soft. I have washed my Weasley sweater today, so I will be able to wear it soon, and will smell like Tuft woolens, and I love that. But my boyfriend is very tall. He's a very tall guy, so it will be a lot of knitting. I think I use 4mm needles or so, but I am a slow knitter. So yes, I guess when I have finished the advent calendar, I'm not in a hurry so much anymore, or I don't have a deadline anymore, and I will start this and knit it parallelly to my Icy Spring. And if it's not finished on Christmas, I know he won't be disappointed. I can give him the unfinished object and show him, hey, this will be your sweater, happy Christmas. So it won't be a problem. Okay, my Weasley sweater plans. Also the pattern, everything is in the description box below. I want to keep this episode a little shorter today because the editing takes away so much time, because now that I use the awesome camera you made possible to buy with your support on Ko-fi, it's a better quality, so the data is so much bigger. Everything takes a little longer to edit and to upload, and so I have to consider that too, and there is so much else to do today, so I hope you don't mind. And to be honest, I want to read in my book. I started such an exciting book. You can hop over to Instagram. I have recommended this. It's the novel which the series Bones is based on. The main character is Temperance Brennan. She is a forensic anthropologist and is helping the police in Montreal. In the books it's Montreal, not Washington. It's not the Smithsonian. It's so difficult for us Germans to say Smithsonian because it's TH and an S right next to each other. Smithsonian. So it's Montreal. And some parts play in South Carolina, so maybe it's something for you. I checked my notes, I'm sorry. I wanna go on knitting and crocheting on my scrappy blankets. At the moment I don't have a crochet scrappy blanket, but I want to knit the Battenberg blanket so badly. I have sorted everything I need for that, all the pretty minis I have received in the last advent calendars. I have my contrast yarn, I have everything ready, but I hold myself back because I want to finish other stuff first. So watch out for that. My Cozy Memories blanket, my Stitch in Time blanket, to say that better, and the Bits and Bobs blanket. I so badly wanted it on them, but not now. I think I will use a stressless Advent for these projects, because I have prepared myself so well for Advent and Christmas. This will be smooth going this year. Yeah, I promise. I promise myself. Another cast on I'm looking forward to is I have decided to use one of my lovely Homespun House yarns. I haven't decided yet, the colorway Half Blood Prince or Digital Bath, for a flex light sweater in an adult size. I have knit a flex light in baby size, and now I want to knit one for me too, because it's again very easy, it's seamless, mostly stockinette besides the upper arm parts, which are knit in garter stitch, but if you don't like it, you can also knit this in stockinette, but I think it's very cozy. I like garter stitch. To be honest, the garter stitch is my favorite stitch because it's so bouncy and cozy. It makes everything softer and warmer. Yeah, but that is far off future, because Weasley sweater is priority. And in another exciting, I want to say, shout out is, I'm working for a pregnancy help center, and we are preparing an awesome project. I can tell you already. It's not finished yet, but we want to knit baby socks for the women which are supported by our pregnancy help center for their new babies. And the idea is that everyone can take part, knit baby socks. I will shoot a tutorial for that. Yes, I will. It will be available on our homepages in German, but if you want to follow me along, I will show everything in detail. So I think without understanding what I say, you will be able to knit with me. It will be a video series, which is my plan now. We will see how it goes. And then you can knit this pattern or another pattern as you like, but it has to be knitted socks, not crocheted socks, because knitted socks are softer and baby skins are sensitive. And then you can send them to us, to our pregnancy help center, and we will give them the women who need them, so to say. So our pregnant women we support, and who come to us. That is so amazing, and you can participate if you want to. So you can now start knitting your baby socks, and when everything is finished and ready for upload and launching and so on, I will give you the address of our pregnancy help center, and you can ship them to them. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that so much, because it's knitting and a knitting project and shooting a knitting video for my work. So it's like perfect match. It is so much fun. I'm so looking forward to that. It is so amazing. I was so happy when my boss asked me, well, you are knitting, right? Are you able to knit baby socks? And I'm knitting a galore of baby socks right now. And I said, yes, I am. I want to do that. I have an idea. Look at this and here and that. And yeah, so it's our new project right now. And it's amazing. It's fun. So everything is well, and yeah, and everyone can participate. Not everyone is able to support pregnant women in a crisis, because maybe you don't have the money, or you don't have the access to these women, or to a pregnancy help center, or you have no idea what to do for a pro-life organization. So that is such a lovely way to support women, to help them to look forward to receiving their baby. Awesome. So I will keep you updated on that, but you can already start knitting socks. And if you want to participate, please let me know in the comments section down below, or on my other ways. You can reach out to me on Ko-fi, and you can reach out to me on Instagram via direct messaging. That is everything for today, my dear friends. I will do my best to edit this podcast quickly for you and upload it. And I can't wait to hear from you, to read from you. If you have questions, if you have ideas for future episodes or for tutorials, for example, because that is a thing I want to dive into in the next month. Or if you have other ideas for our Pregnancy Help Center or charity knits or charity DIYs, let me know. I'm looking forward to that. And enjoy your week. Take time for things you love and make you happy, because that is the way to stay not only mentally healthy and stay safe during this COVID craziness that is still going on also in Germany, but we will be connected via YouTube, and our community is so lovely that will help us through these hard times. Happy knitting and bye bye.